Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. My name is Aliya Nazirah binti Shamsul, metric number HF190073. I'm supervised by Dr. Nur Siti Hazli binti Ahmad Termida. My master project title is Assessing Multi-Lane Highway of 4-Lane Dual Carriageway Jalan Batu Pahat, Air Hitam and Keluang, kilometer 23 to kilometer 24 with and without median. Okay, in the introduction, there are 5 subtopics. First is problem statement. Based on Persitijio ETL 2020, the Federal Road 50 Batu Pahat Air Hitam Keluang was ranked among the highest road accident in Malaysia. This road has a high access point and high average annual daily traffic AADT since 2014 until 2018. Table 1.1 shows several accident hotspots areas along FT50 by Ambak ETL 2006. Okay, next is location of study. In July 2019, the chairman of Johor Public Works, Transport and Infrastructure Committee mentioned the proposal to upgrade the federal road of Batu Pahat Air Hitam FT50 is starting from kilometer 21 Parit Sempadan to kilometer 35 after the Air Hitam toll. Article from the Star 2020, Transport Minister Malaysia has confirmed upgrading FT50 will now enter its second phase. The upgrade will be adding the road median along the particular road. Based on Figure 1.2, the road chosen is from kilometer 23 to kilometer 24 because it is ranked top 10 section accident at FT50 over 4 years period from 2002 to 2005, Ambak ETL 2006. Next is objective of the study. First objective is to analyze the traffic flow parameters at Jalan Batu Pahat Air Hitam and Keluang, kilometer 23 to kilometer 24 during peak hours. Second objective is to differentiate traffic flow parameters with median and without median using vSIM software. Third objective is to assess performance in terms of capacity and level of service based on qualitative measurement. Next, scope of study. This study has been conducted at Jalan Batu Pahat Air Hitam Keluang. This study location was chosen because this road is one of the accident black spot area. Data collection of traffic volume for this study has been collected during peak hours from 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. during weekdays. The study was focused on vehicle using this route from kilometer 23 to kilometer 24. PTV vSIM software version 21 has been used to simulate Jalan Batu Pahat Hitam Keluang with median and without median. This study also has been conducted during Conditional Movement Control Order (CMCO). The data collection process is done during CMCO, while the economic sector, industry, school, public transport services, sports and recreational activities are allowed according to Standard Operating Procedure (SOP), assuming data collection in the study does not affect it during CMCO because all primary sector is still operating. Next is significance of study. Focus on traffic flow of dual carriageway including speed, density and capacity during peak hours. Traffic flow with a median and without a median was simulated using PTV vSIM and see the flow changes and how it changed if the median exists. This study can be seen as a guide to potential studies to enhance the efficiency of traffic control, level of service and traffic flow of 4-lane dual carriageway. Next, for the literature review, based on speed, flow and density relationship. The relationship between speed, flow, density is very important for the analysis of current road condition and the design of potential road networks. It is used to figure out the capacity of the road by finding the relationship at peak hours, and the LOS of the road can also be identified by Vermani and Goyal 2017. Next, literature review based on vSIM software. Simulation software, Vector Instant Simulation Model, means Traffic in City Simulation Model, developed by BTW Planung Transport Vector AG in Karlsruhe, Germany. When developing a traffic operation model using micro-simulation software such as vSIM, specification of model network and output data is essential in creating consistent highway capacity manual performance measure. Okay, for the advantage of vSIM software, it combines all mode transportation, including pedestrian, motorized, traffic, and bicycle into one single simulation. It can view into 2D and 3D animation. Output can be obtained and transferred to Microsoft Excel, including traffic flow, time travel, delay, and density. Flexible tool, low probability production error information, average vehicle delay. For the disadvantage, it takes a long time to generate information and produce an output of the software. vSIM also does not have a proper toolbox when it comes to lane closure management. Input of vSIM software is complex. Next is methodology. Okay, first is preliminary study. In preliminary study, there are problem and literature review. Second is site selection based on table 3.1, black spot area of accident point weightage, Rakib ETL 2011, kilometer 23 has 79.2 accident point weightage and kilometer 24 has accident point weightage 104.2. Okay, third step is data collection process. Okay, for the geometric data, we are using measuring wheel to collect the geometric data. Next, traffic volume data is using a video recorder to collect the data. Next, fourth step is traffic volume data. The data was filled and recorded using the form. The form contains the type of vehicle classes. The data has been taken during fieldwork will be calculated into Microsoft Excel before entering into vSIM software. Fifth is identify the effect of traffic flow with median and without median using paired t-test. It can be found the significant difference capacity of the vehicle that can be accommodated by the route, traffic flow, speed and traffic volume, traffic delay and density of the vehicle at this location of study. Paired t-test is one form of testing for hypotheses in which the data used are not independent. Okay, next is data analysis and result. Okay, based on table 4.5, average density, relative delay, and speed without median is from link segment result that obtained in vSIM software shown in Appendix B and Appendix C. Those three parameters was simplified into table 4.5. Okay, it can show that Jalan Batu Pahat, Air Hitam, and Kluang have average density 20, average relative delay 11%, and average speed is 46 km per hour. From Kluang to Batu Pahat, the average density is 17 vehicle per kilometer, average relative delay is 10%, average speed is 49 km per hour. Okay, next, table 4.6 shows average density, relative delay, and speed with median. This data also from link segment result from vSIM software from Appendix D and Appendix E. It shows that the average density from Batu Pahat and Kluang is lower with 21 vehicle per kilometer compared to the opposite direction from Kluang to Batu Pahat with 22 vehicle per kilometer. On the other hand, the average relative delay from Batu Pahat and Kluang is 13%, and from Kluang to Batu Pahat is 12%. Average speed at Jalan Keluang to Batu Pahat is 45 km per hour, slightly higher than average speed Jalan Batu Pahat to Keluang with 44 km per hour. Next, the data shows that table 4.7 level of service result. Okay, movement from Batu Pahat to Keluang shows that without median show LOSB, but with median show that LOSA. Okay, for Jalan Keluang to Batu Pahat, without and with median show the same LOS with LOSA. Okay, the road without median has LOSB, which shows a free flow and need to notice the other vehicle crossing from opposite direction from minor road to main road. It shows that the level of survey of the study location, stable flow condition with and without median. Okay, next is simulation result without median. As you can see from figure 4.8 and 4.9, it shows the performance in terms of capacity and LOS of without median. Okay, road without median condition, it shows that the vehicle crossing the opposite direction from minor road to main road does create a conflict. Okay, I will show you simulation result based on the VSIM short video. Okay, the vehicle in the main road will lower the speed and notice another vehicle will enter the main road. The crossing from opposite direction will affect the flow of the road. Okay, next is simulation result with median. In figure 4.11 and 4.12, it shows the situation performance with median. Road with median condition show that the vehicle cannot cross the opposite direction. Okay. Okay, next I will show you the road without median condition from a VSIM software. Okay, it shows that the vehicle cannot cross the opposite direction from minor to main road and does not create any conflict between the opposite direction. Okay, for paired t-test result, for speed, it is used one-tail test. One-tail test reveals that one mean greater or lower than another. Thus, the null hypothesis should be rejected when the test value is inside the critical region. Okay, for null hypothesis, 85 percentile speed with median larger and same with 85 percentile speed without median. For alternative hypothesis, 85 percentile speed with median lower than 85 percentile speed without median. For the decision rules using p-value, is that p-value larger than significant level 0.05 do not reject H no. If p-value lower than significant level 0.05, reject H no. So the result shows that the p-value is 0.11 larger than the significant level 0.05. Thus, do not reject H null. Therefore, hypothesis null is accepted, which the 85 percentile speed with median is more and equal to the 85 percentile speed without median. The vehicle speed is not affected by existence of median at the study location. In ETAL 2016, based on GAO ETAL 2020, with the median, the vehicle are still speeding and probably higher than the usual speed without median at the study location. High-speed driving is usually caused by drivers' impatience and rarely reduce the time it takes to complete a trip. Moreover, vehicles tend to speed during peak hours to avoid traffic congestion on road and crowding on public transport. Okay, next, for the mean delay, okay, it uses two-tailed tests that allow to determine two means are different from another. In two-tailed tests, the null hypothesis should not be rejected when the test value is within the two critical region. Okay, for the null hypothesis, mean delay with median equal to mean delay without median. Alternative hypothesis, mean delay with median is not equal to mean delay without median. Decision rules using p-value is that p-value larger than significance level 0.05 do not reject null hypothesis if p-value lower and same with significance level reject null hypothesis. Okay, for the p-value for mean delay, the value obtained is 0.131 larger than significance level 0.05. Thus, do not reject null hypothesis. Therefore, the null hypothesis is accepted, which stated that there is no average difference in mean delay with median or without median. The average delay does not affected by the existence of median and without median at the study location. Thus, the route with median or without median, vehicles still facing delay due to high capacity during peak hours. Next, for flow rate, it is same with using two-tailed tests. Okay, for the null hypothesis, mean flow rate with median equal to mean flow rate without median. For the alternative hypothesis, mean flow rate with median does not equal to mean flow rate without median. Decision rules using p-value is that p-value larger than the significance level 0.05 do not reject the null hypothesis. If p-value lower and the same with significance level, reject the null hypothesis. So for the flow rate, the p-value obtained is 0.4 larger than the significance level 0.05. Thus, do not reject the null hypothesis. Therefore, null hypothesis is accepted, which stated that the mean flow rate with median and without median does not have any significance difference. Okay, due to high capacity during peak hours, with median and without median, the traffic flow movement is still in stable flow as shows in previous analysis on the LOS and capacity through the qualitative measurement. The vehicle does not have to force or break down flow although there is a median. Okay, for density, also using a two-tailed test method with null hypothesis with mean density with median equal to mean density without median. Hypothesis alternative is mean density with median does not equal to mean density without median. Decision rule using p-value is that p-value larger than significance level 0.05 do not reject null hypothesis. If p-value lower and same with significance level 0.05, reject null hypothesis. Okay, the density for p-value is 0.29 larger than significance level 0.05. Thus, do not reject null hypothesis. Therefore, null hypothesis is accepted, which say that the density with median and without median has no significance difference. Okay, the number of vehicles occupying a unit length of roadway with and without median is similar, thus it does not affect the traffic flow although the capacity is high. Okay, next is capacity. Capacity also using two-tailed test. Okay, for the null hypothesis, mean capacity with median equals to mean capacity without median. For alternative hypothesis, mean capacity with median does not equal to mean capacity without median. Decision rules using p-value is that p-value larger than the significance level 0.05 do not reject the null hypothesis. If p-value is lower and same with significance level 0.05, reject the null hypothesis. Okay, the p-value obtained is 0.031, lower than the significance level 0.05. Thus, the null hypothesis is rejected. Therefore, alternative hypothesis is accepted, which capacity with median and without median has significance difference. The vehicle increase because median separates the opposing directions of minor route to main route. The capacity with median increase because the median does not allow the crossing lane from a minor route to the main route. Okay, for the conclusion, as an opinion, the action of the authorities to stick to original plan to build a median, this action is better for the road users from Batu Pahat to Air Hitam and Kluang. Although level of service on the road with median is slightly different from the road without median, but with additional median, it may help to separate opposing traffic streams and help the vehicle to stop traveling into opposing traffic lanes with a smoother flow. As the result, the safety of the road user increase with the construction of median, a part of increasing the capacity of the road. Okay, next for the recommendation, an improvement that can be made for future study is to collect data more accurately by taking into account the data morning and evening, and simulation should not focus on peak hour only, simulate off peak hour to get both situations difference of traffic flow result. Choose quality preliminary data during data processing stage to obtain more accurate result to reduce error that occur in the result. Next is to conduct analysis with a larger area by taking a movement of each intersection more detail. The result of study can help the authorities to visualize the effect of traffic flow towards the study location with additional median. Okay, are the references used in this presentations. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.